Have you ever judged a book by its cover? Of course you have, we all do it. On YouTube, your thumbnail is your book cover. It's the first thing viewers see, and it determines whether they click on your video or keep scrolling. A captivating thumbnail can make all the difference in growing your audience. It's your chance to grab attention and entice people to watch your content. Think about it. When you're scrolling through endless videos, what makes you stop? A boring, blurry image? Or a bright, bold thumbnail that promises something exciting? A well-designed thumbnail acts like a mini movie poster. It creates intrigue, sets expectations, and entices viewers to click that play button. Remember, you've worked hard on your video. You've poured your heart and soul into creating valuable content. Don't let a weak thumbnail hold you back. Your thumbnail is your first and best chance to hook viewers and turn them into loyal subscribers. Let's learn how to create thumbnails that demand attention and boost your views.
Know you've been a good friend, and that's in the thick and thin.
Now, you might be thinking, but I'm not a designer, I can't create fancy thumbnails. Don't worry, you don't need to be a Photoshop pro to make effective thumbnails. It's not about creating art, it's about communicating clearly and capturing attention. A great YouTube thumbnail isn't just about looking pretty, it's about driving clicks. Your goal is to create an image that is both visually appealing and informative. It should accurately represent your video's content while also piquing viewers' curiosity. Think of it as a mini advertisement for your video. In the next sections, we'll dive deeper into the elements of a compelling thumbnail and provide you with actionable steps to create your own. We'll explore color palettes, typography, image selection, and more. You'll learn how to use simple design principles to make your thumbnails pop and attract viewers. Get ready to unleash your creativity and transform your YouTube channel with the power of killer thumbnails. So, what exactly makes a YouTube thumbnail irresistible to viewers? Think of it like this. You have a split second to grab someone's attention as they scroll through a sea of videos. Your thumbnail needs to be clear, concise, and visually appealing. It's all about sending the right message in the blink of an eye. A compelling thumbnail has a few key ingredients: a captivating image or graphic, bold and easy-to-read text, and an overall design that is both eye-catching and informative. It's like a delicious appetizer that makes viewers hungry for the main course, your video. The image you choose is crucial. It should be high quality, relevant to your video's content, and visually engaging. Think about using close-ups, action shots, or intriguing visuals that spark curiosity. Your text should be short, snappy, and benefit-driven. What will viewers gain by watching your video? Highlight the value proposition clearly and concisely. Remember, people are emotional beings. We connect with content that makes us feel something. Your thumbnail should evoke an emotional response in viewers, whether it's excitement, curiosity, amusement, or intrigue. Think about the emotions your video evokes and try to capture that essence in your thumbnail. For example, if your video is a funny tutorial, use a humorous image and bright, cheerful colors. If your video is a suspenseful thriller, use a dark and mysterious image with bold, attention-grabbing text. Don't be afraid to experiment with different facial expressions, poses, and visual metaphors. A well-placed eyebrow raise or a mischievous smirk can work wonders in conveying emotion and drawing viewers in. Remember, your thumbnail is a mini storyboard for your video. It should set the tone, hint at the content, and leave viewers wanting more. Section 3. Clarity over clutter. Keep it simple, keep it effective. When it comes to YouTube thumbnails, less is often more. Avoid cramming too much information or too many elements into your design. A cluttered thumbnail is difficult to read and understand at a glance. Remember, viewers are scrolling quickly. Your thumbnail needs to be easily digestible and visually appealing. Stick to one central image or graphic and keep your text concise and to the point. Use a clear font that is easy to read, even on smaller screens. Choose a color palette that is both visually appealing and complements your brand identity. Think of your thumbnail as a billboard. You wouldn't cram a billboard full of tiny text and confusing images, would you? Instead, you would use bold visuals and a clear message to capture attention and communicate effectively. By keeping your thumbnail design clean, simple, and focused, you'll make it easier for viewers to understand your video's content and entice them to click that play button. Crafting your clickbait, a step-by-step guide. Ready to create attention-grabbing thumbnails? It's easier than you think. Let's break it down into steps. Choose a template or design tool like Canva. Select a captivating image. Add short, snappy text. Use clear fonts. Experiment with layouts and colors. Your thumbnail reflects your brand. Make it count. Section 2. Choosing the perfect image visuals. That pop. They say a picture is worth 1,000 words, and that's especially true for YouTube thumbnails. The right image can make or break your chances of attracting viewers. But how do you choose an image that truly pops and entices clicks? First and foremost, your image should be high quality and visually appealing. Avoid blurry, pixelated, or poorly lit images. Invest in a good camera or use high-resolution stock photos if needed. Secondly, your image should be relevant to your video's content. Don't mislead viewers with an unrelated or clickbaity image. Instead, choose an image that accurately represents your video's topic and piques viewers' curiosity. Consider using close-ups, action shots, or intriguing visuals that create a sense of drama or excitement. Remember, your goal is to grab attention and make viewers eager to learn more. Section 3. Text and titles. Words that work wonders. While images are crucial, don't underestimate the power of words in your thumbnails. Your text should complement your visuals and provide additional context and information to viewers. Think of it as the headline that grabs attention and entices clicks. When it comes to thumbnail text, less is more. Avoid lengthy sentences or paragraphs. Stick to a few key words or a short phrase that accurately reflects your video's content. Use strong verbs and benefit-driven language to highlight the value proposition for viewers. Experiment with different font styles, sizes, and colors to find what works best for your brand and your thumbnails. Choose a font that is easy to read even at smaller sizes, and ensure good contrast between your text and background image. Remember, your thumbnail text should be clear, concise, and easy to understand at a glance. Make every word count. Section 4. The finishing touches, consistency and branding. Congratulations, you've learned the ins and outs of crafting eye-catching YouTube thumbnails. But before you unleash your creations upon the world, there are a few finishing touches that can elevate your thumbnails from good to great. Consistency is key when it comes to branding and creating a cohesive look for your YouTube channel. Try to maintain a consistent style across all your thumbnails, using similar fonts, colors, and design elements. This will help viewers recognize your videos instantly and create a sense of familiarity. Consider incorporating your brand logo or watermark into your thumbnails. This subtle reminder can help reinforce your brand identity and make your thumbnails more recognizable. Finally, don't be afraid to experiment and have fun. Try different design elements, layouts, and styles to see what resonates best with your audience. Analyze your thumbnail performance and make adjustments as needed. Remember, creating compelling YouTube thumbnails is an ongoing process of learning and refinement. Section 1. Colors. Setting the mood and grabbing attention. Did you know that colors can evoke powerful emotions and influence our perceptions? It's true. When it comes to YouTube thumbnails, color is your secret weapon for grabbing attention and setting the tone for your videos. Think about it. Bright, bold colors like red and yellow convey excitement and energy, while cool, calming colors like blue and green evoke feelings of trust and tranquility. Understanding the psychology of color can help you choose the perfect palette to attract your target audience. Don't be afraid to experiment with contrasting colors to make your thumbnails pop. For example, using a bright yellow text overlay on a deep blue background can create a visually striking contrast that draws the eye. Remember, your goal is to stand out from the crowd and entice viewers to click. Section 2. Typography, Talk. Choosing the right font for your thumbnails. Just like colors, fonts can also convey emotions and personality. The right font can make your thumbnails look professional, playful, or edgy, depending on your brand and content. But with so many fonts to choose from, how do you choose the right one? First and foremost, readability is key. Avoid using overly decorative or stylized fonts that are difficult to read, especially at smaller sizes. Stick to clear, legible fonts that are easy on the eyes. Popular choices for YouTube thumbnails include sans serif fonts like Arial, Helvetica, and Open Sans. Consider using a font hierarchy to create visual interest and guide the viewer's eye. For example, you might use a larger, bolder font for your main title and a smaller, lighter font for any supporting text. Remember, consistency is key. Try to use the same font or font family across all your thumbnails to create a cohesive brand identity. Section 3. Images that intrigue, finding the perfect visuals for your content. We've already talked about the importance of high-quality, relevant images for your thumbnails, but where do you find these eye-catching visuals? Don't worry, you don't need to be a professional photographer or graphic designer to source stunning imagery. One option is to use your own photos or screenshots from your videos. This is a great way to personalize your thumbnails and give viewers a sneak peek of what to expect. Just make sure your images are well lit, in focus, and visually appealing. If you don't have your own images, there are plenty of free and paid stock photo websites where you can find high-quality visuals for your thumbnails. Some popular options include Unsplash, Pexels, and Shutterstock. When selecting images, think about your target audience and what would appeal to them. Use images that are relevant to your video's topic, evoke emotion, and create a sense of intrigue. Section 4. Composition is key, arranging elements for maximum impact. You've got your colors, your fonts, and your images. Now it's time to bring it all together and create a visually appealing and balanced thumbnail. This is where composition comes in. Composition refers to the arrangement of elements within your thumbnail. A well-composed thumbnail should guide the viewer's eye to the most important information. One popular technique is the rule of thirds. Divide your thumbnail into 9 equal parts using 2 horizontal and 2 vertical lines. Place key elements where these lines intersect. Use leading lines to draw the viewer's eye to a specific point. Leading lines can be diagonal, converging, or the direction a person is looking. Create a visually appealing and balanced thumbnail that communicates your video's topic. Experiment with different techniques, and find what works best for your content. You're not alone in the quest for killer thumbnails. Many successful YouTubers have mastered the art of creating eye-catching visuals that drive clicks and views. Let's take a peek inside their playbook and glean some valuable insights from the pros. Casey Neistat emphasizes authenticity with candid shots. Peter McKinnon uses striking cinematic imagery. Experiment and find what works best for you. Section 2. Case Study. Analyzing effective thumbnails from different niches. Let's dive into YouTube thumbnails from different niches. Understand what works well to gain insights for your channel. Beauty and fashion thumbnails feature close-ups and stylish outfits. Bright colors and bold fonts appeal to this audience. Gaming thumbnails showcase gameplay, characters, and in-game items. Analyze successful thumbnails to identify trends and attract viewers. Adapt these insights to your thumbnails for your target audience. Section 3. Testing and tweaking, the key to thumbnail optimization. Creating eye-catching YouTube thumbnails is an ongoing process of experimentation and refinement. What works for one channel might not work for another, and even within your own channel, you might find that certain thumbnail styles perform better than others. That's why it's crucial to track your thumbnail performance and make adjustments as needed. YouTube Analytics provides valuable data on your thumbnail's click-through rate, which is the percentage of viewers who click on your thumbnail after seeing it. Experiment with different thumbnail elements, such as colors, fonts, images, and composition. Try A/B testing, where you create 2 different thumbnails for the same video and track which one performs better. Use the data you gather to continually improve your thumbnails and optimize them for maximum impact. Remember, there's no one-size-fits-all solution for creating the perfect YouTube thumbnail. It's about understanding your target audience, experimenting with different approaches, and constantly striving to improve your craft. Section 1. Unleash the thumbnail powerhouse within. Congratulations! You've reached the end of this thumbnail adventure and you're now armed with the knowledge and tools to transform your YouTube game. Remember that first impressions are gold, and your thumbnails are your golden tickets to YouTube success. We've explored the power of visuals, the psychology of color, the importance of clear messaging, and the art of grabbing attention in a split second. You've learned from the pros, analyzed what works, and discovered the importance of testing and tweaking. Now it's your turn. Don't be afraid to unleash your creativity, experiment with different ideas, and let your personality shine through your thumbnails. Remember, the most important ingredient is your passion for creating amazing content. Section 2. Keep experimenting, keep growing. As you embark on your thumbnail creation journey, keep in mind that it's an ongoing process. The world of YouTube is constantly evolving, so stay curious, keep learning, and never stop experimenting. Pay attention to what's working for others in your niche, but don't be afraid to break the mold and try something new. Analyze your results, learn from your mistakes, and keep iterating until you find the perfect thumbnail formula for your channel. Remember, creating captivating thumbnails is a skill that takes time and practice to develop. Don't get discouraged if your first few attempts don't break the internet. Keep practicing, keep experimenting, and most importantly, have fun. Now go forth and create thumbnails that demand attention, spark curiosity, and leave your viewers wanting more. Your YouTube success story awaits.